Alright, we should be good. Okay, so let's draw more Pokemon. Do you want to draw more Pokemon? I kind of have this idea in my head, with like this, the Sandy Gas being on the beach, and then Crab Brawlers like there too. I don't know. I want to do something with them because I like them both. And also, I'm thinking of setting up a Discord just because I got Discord. But yeah, that's just something I'm thinking about. I've just been really busy with other stuff. Let's get this down to business. How are you guys doing today? I like this thing. I don't know why, but I like him. He's kind of cool looking. All right, let's get back to the way we were before. Needs to be a little bit smaller than that. When were these announced? This morning. Well, the sandcastle was a while ago, but he was officially announced today. Thank you for subbing, HB. HB Lovecraft. I don't know. I like what's this guy? Sandygast. I like him more than Palisand. Palisand is a little too sandcastle-y. I still like him, but like with Sandygast, he kind of looks like a monster made of sand, or like you know what I'm saying. With Palisand, he kind of looks more like a sandcastle first and a monster second. This is way too big. I want to zoom in a little bit. Classic anime beach scene coming right up. If you were here last time, you know that it takes me like 30 minutes to start a drawing, so that's just the way it is. That's just the way it goes. It's just the way it goes. I do have other games planned for tonight, but I wanted to do another drawing stream because I had fun with this last time. So yeah. No funny memes right now. Just streams. You gotta feel for this. Gotta get a feel for this. I'm using Clip Studio. It's kind of like a... Crab Brawler isn't that big, isn't he? Like, he's only like 2 feet tall. I mean, that's still pretty fucking big for a crab. But... yeah, I wasn't too happy with how they drew Killer Queen today. You know, I'm usually quality meme anime doesn't bother me. You know, when you gotta expect some bullshit, dumb looking shots. But you know, that was an important shot, and they kind of fucked it up. I don't know what that was about. They gotta get their shit together. Turn this up a little bit. I don't know. They gotta do something else about it. They gotta do something about that. I don't want to see no Killer Queen looking like that next week. No, please. Kind of want to make him like looking up, like over there. Cause they got some intense shit to animate, and you know, if they want to save their budget for that, all right. But at the same time, it's like I feel like they should get more budget. It's easy, right? Just get more budget. They usually fix shit like that on the Blu-ray, but I mean, still. I mean, he looked great in some of the shots. It was just that one shot, he looked like shit. He looked so bad. Oh, the eyes are like smaller. I don't know. Also, this is... hold on, let me move this up a little bit. Hey, Poyle, thank you for subbing. I know you, Poyle. Poyle's a good guy. Poyle makes funny posts on Tumblr. Oh, boy. I don't know. He's not that bad. He's not that bad, the Sandcastle guy. Like him. Did you guys read on the description of the Sandcastle Pokemon how it said that in Alola, they like a test of courage is to stick your hand, or stick your finger in Sandygas's mouth? Do you think anybody ever sticks their dick in there? Do you think it's like a rite of passage to stick your dick in Sandygas's mouth? Like just you know, for fun. It's like, oh, you pussy, I bet you want to stick your dick in there. Oh. It's bad because that's like one of the first things that came to my mind. One of the first things that came to mind was, yo, do you think anybody stick their dick in there? Oh, I made his eyes too big. Gotta shrank those. He's got a pretty, he's got another one of those fucked up Pokedex entries too, where I guess he's like formed when Pokemon die on the beach and their grudging souls sink into the sand. It's pretty fucked, dude. It's all good fun. It's a kid's game. It's for kids. It's for kids. Counter-Strike for kids. I don't even know what that means. That was a good video. I like him though. I don't think I'm gonna use him, but I like him. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna use Crab Brawler either. He kind of looks like got something wrong with him. But I like his design. I like his color scheme. I like that he's based on a coconut crab because those things are fucking crazy. Pick up a wheel gun. Pick up a wheel gun. A wheel gun? Not even 8 years old, and he's already talking about drive-bys. Did you guys know I once made a pumpkin jack-o'-lantern? It came out really fucking good too. Oh god. He's got like two little knees. Those are his knees. He got like two little baby knees there. You gotta put him right there. I need to move him over a little bit. This is gonna end up being another huge fucking picture because I don't know how to fucking handle that. I don't know how to handle scale. The shovel apparently is not part of the body. Apparently if they lose the shovel, they try to replace it with like a stick. I don't know. She's too fucking big. I'm drawing this too big. Why can't I do this properly? Shrink down, be smaller, and let me zoom in more. There you go. He's got a pretty cool ability too, but I can see that being useful if you were like playing a double battle and you have like a Greninja or something and you use Water Shuriken on your own Sandygast, because then his defense goes up by 2 levels every time he gets hit with a water move, and Water Shuriken's pretty weak and it hits like 5 times, so that would be fucking great. Yo, how come them crab got the soccer boppers? I think that could be kind of a good strategy, I guess. Assuming he gets the boost for every one of the attacks. Alright, let's see. He's not screaming, he's just a happy boy. Leave him alone. I think he looks cute. I think he looks cute. That looks good. That looks good. I feel like this guy should be like maybe this big. Like these are his eyeballs. could make him angry. I could make him angry. I'll decide on his expression later. I do have other games I'm gonna play tonight, so if a drawing stream isn't your thing, I'll do video games tonight. Let me get your angry eyes. He's got close together eyeballs. What games are planned for tonight? Another Living Book, Kirby, and then instead of Half-Life, I think I'm gonna start Harvester. Because Harvester looks like it's right up my fucking alley. And I don't know much about the game at all. So I think that could be fun. I've heard it's very funny. So, I mean, just in the type of way I like. That could be fun. I could continue Deus Ex, but I'm still not really feeling it. I don't know. This guy's a fucking asshole. Look at him. Look at him, his two fucking teeth. Fucking teeth ass bitch. Guys, look at his SpongeBob. Nah! You should play Metroid Prime. Which one? I watched the ending of Federation Force on YouTube. Don't talk about it in chat in case there's people here who want to play it and, you know, don't want it spoiled for them. But, I mean, if they're... It looks like they could be setting up for another game, which would be good. I'm gonna be honest. Federation Force doesn't look that bad. It really doesn't. It's not what I wanted, and I'm not gonna get it. But it doesn't look that bad if you got some friends to play it with. If you got some friends to play it with. I still don't like how slow it feels. I played Blast Ball, and I really wasn't a fan of it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still not getting it. I don't want it. But it doesn't look as bad as people were saying it was. The only bad review of it I saw was IGN's. But don't really like IGN a whole lot. Blast Ball is Lucio Ball. Lucio Ball is a discount Rocket League, and Blast Ball is a discount Lucio Ball. So, that's like what it is. This guy's just like a big fucking ball-ass ball. He's a fucking ball-ass crab. I actually don't even know if I want to draw this guy. He's kind of fucking stupid to draw. Maybe I should pick a different Pokemon. I don't want to draw this guy. This guy sucks. I don't like him anymore. I don't want to draw this guy. I'm going to pick a different Pokemon. I'll put Raichu in there. I'm going to do Raichu instead. Get out of here, Crab Brawler. Nobody likes you. You're done. You're fired. Getting a Alolan Raichu in here. I don't like him. I don't want to draw him. I want to draw Alolan Raichu instead. Where's a good picture of that boy? Here. This has got two angles. I really like Stuffly. What the fuck is his name? I really like him for some reason. I think he's really cute. Puku Muku could be good. I could add a Puku Muku in there too. I'm gonna draw Raichu though first. I don't know. I like that he has a tag. I think it's really fucking cute. You know what's funny is when they make stuffed animals of that guy, do you think that the tag will, like, be the official tag? Like, you know how all stuffed animals have tags with all their, like, information on them or whatever? What if they just made the tag that goes on the Stuffington plush? It's just, like, part of the Pokemon. That's cool. I like that. I like that shit. Suck 'em and fuck 'em, baby. Let's go. I don't know, but now I don't want to draw this. I like this. What the fuck do I draw next to him? Wait, guys, I just got a really good idea. I'm gonna draw. I got an idea. I'm gonna make this a little more opaque because it's not I want to, like, I gotta make it, like, even more opaque because I gotta be real rough with this. I gotta be real rough with this Raichu. I want to make him, like, guys, he's gonna be, like, holding a sand castle bucket. Like a bucket, like he just made this. Da! Da! Gotta be real rough with this Raichu, Charlie. Charlie, I need you to rough up this Raichu for me. He's so cute already. He's like 4 lines. I really like Alolan Raichu. I think he's Kawaii Squirrel-chan. He's oh so desu. Something I'm not liking about this. I'll just leave it for now. I'll just leave it for now. Make his forehead fatter. Can someone have a fat forehead? Oh, you mean a 5 head? Son, I seen a 5 head before. Look at the top of his head. Ooh. That's such a good meme. That's such a stupid good meme. He's gonna be like sitting down, so that's why he's kind of short. Ooh. All right. See, this is the problem though. How is he gonna hold a bucket up over his head? His arms is like 2 inches long. Maybe he doesn't have to. I'll just put a bucket next to him. How come there's no bucket Pokemon? There has to be a bucket Pokemon. Because then it would complete it. There has to be one. Now what the hell am I supposed to do? There's no bucket Pokemon. Ruined. John Game Freak, what the fuck is wrong with you? Where's my bucket Pokemon? Let me save this. My art in progress. There is a bucket Pokemon in Color Splash. Please, please do not say this. Yo, son, I want to try some of these pancakes that made Alolan Raichu look like this shit. Oh, this is good. I like this. This is cute. This could be cute. He could be holding the bucket with his tail. Maybe. Maybe. That's a good one. That was a really good joke. The whole joke you just said was... You just said cuck it instead of bucket, and that was the whole joke. That was really good. Do you understand? Before I decided to draw a Pokemon, I was gonna draw Jolene, and then I was like, I can't draw that. That's advanced art. I can't do that. I remember, this is gonna make some people angry. Not at me, but at the world in general. I remember once I applied to art school a long time ago, like when I was right out of high school, because I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and I thought maybe art school would be fun. So, you know, you bring in your portfolio to have them assess, and like one of my drawings had like a anime-esque art style, and she was like, the person looking at my portfolio was like, we actually don't really consider anime to be like a traditional. She was like nicely trying to say anime isn't art. Like she told me that basically, that anime was not art. And I was like, okay. And I was like thinking, that's not really nice, cause there's a lot of shit. The stream's dead. The stream's dead. Why is the stream dead? Why is the stream dead? Shouldn't have gone down. I still got my internet. Bring him back. Alright, that was weird. I don't have any dropped frames or anything. No dropped frames. Well, I just restarted the stream. We'll see if we go back up. Are we back up? That was really weird. That was very strange because I didn't drop a single frame. Where was I? What was the last thing you guys heard me say? Because I was telling a story. What's the last thing you heard me say? For people on YouTube, you're gonna have to hear me say it again. Let's see. Wait, you didn't hear me even start the story about art school? Wow, that's pretty like significant. Alright, so the last thing I guess I said was, do you understand? Alright, well anyway, okay, yeah, then I'll start over. It's a story that's gonna probably piss some people off. Right out of high school, I was like trying to figure out what I wanted to do, so I applied to an art school. And you know how when you, well, I don't know if you know this, but when you apply to art school, you have to put together a portfolio and bring it in to show them. So like I had my portfolio meeting, and I go in there and I got like a myriad of stuff. I've got animation demos. I've got oh shit, I drew this on the same layer. God damn it, motherfucking bootleg fireworks. Shit. I had like a whole myriad of stuff, photography, all that good stuff. But one of the pieces had like an anime art style to it, and I specifically remember the person reviewing my portfolio basically telling me anime is not art and that it doesn't really count. I think that people would have gotten really pissed off hearing that. Are you serious? Down again? Oh, okay, no, I'm not down. It just made me feel bad because there's like a lot of artists out there that are really fucking good, but just happen to draw with an anime art style. And I was like, okay. Whatever you say. You're the art school professor. It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. When are they gonna hang anime up in the Louvre? JoJo's already been in the Louvre, Ellis. Wait a minute. That's the troll. That's the troll. Wait a minute. I'm still drawing on the same. Why am I doing this? What is causing me to be like this? Yes, look it up. JoJo was in the Louvre. Alright. Get out of the way. This is a mess. This is a mess. What's the layer with these boys? There. I'm gonna lock this shit. Lock it down. There. Was it actually in the Louvre? I'm like 99% sure. Look it up. Advice for artist's block. My best advice is to look for like a 30-day drawing challenge and just stick to it. Like, look for like a challenge where it sets a goal for you to draw every day. Like, on this day, draw a fucking dog. On this day, draw an elephant. On this day, draw a so-and-so, and stick to it. That way you kind of have a job. It makes it feel like you're working towards something. That's what my idea is. It worked for me. Alright, let me do that. Yeah, Araki's JoJo exhibition was in the Louvre in 2012. Told you. Anime art confirmed. Confirmed. Yeah, my 30-day Monster Girl thing helped me out a lot, but then shit kind of started going down and I had to stop it. I would like to finish that. I'll start it over this October. His tail is very difficult to draw. Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't want you. This looks like a fucking leaf. Is that what the tail looks like? It is kind of like a thunderbolt type thing. It's like rounded at the end, I guess. Ha ha ha! Looking good. Alright. Let me lock this again. It's a fun-shaped chicken nugger. Okay. That's the best description of the tail shape I've seen so far. This is tough. This tail shape is tough. That kind of looks good. Kind of. It goes into the tail though, so like... That kind of looks good. A little. It's got more of a... Yeah, that looks fine. That looks good. Good enough for the rough draft. Looks fine for a rough draft. Alright, now I need the bucket. I want to draw a bucket. Oh, I have rain sound effects on. Because it's calming. It's not actually raining here, at least I don't think it is. We got some like severe rain the other day, but other than that, we haven't gotten rain like at all in the last couple weeks. Look, now it's a Generation 1 Pokemon. Give it the old Generation 1 eyes. There you go. Okay. I think that looks good. I'm gonna do a little bit of a background this time. Some water. This'll be nice. This'll be nice. Fucking fake ass rain. Alright, there we go. This side needs something. I'll put something back there. Maybe, maybe like... Hold on. Maybe like an Alolan Exeggutor back there. You know. Just because. Just sitting in the background. Who cares? Who cares? Just put him there. Put him there. That's good. That'll work. So the meme tree has arrived. All right, let's try switching over to the real boy brush. Put a joint in his hands. He doesn't have hands, you insensitive fuck. All right, let's see. Let's make this smaller. What time is it? 7:45. Maybe I could be done with this by like 9, and then I can start regular strims. Add some hands then, but then it would be inaccurate, some Bumby. One of these days I'll get eyes down. One of these days. Only takes me 3 zillion attempts. Maybe if I just go slower. The thing about drawing on a tablet, especially for me, is when I draw slow, I tend to fuck up. When I draw in quick motions, like if I try to draw a circle slowly, it like ends up looking wobbly. I don't know. I feel like I like, or circle's not the best example, but like, I don't know, curved lines. It's just, I feel like they look better if you do them in a fast motion. So I try to do everything in a fast motion. That's kind of how I've learned to draw digitally. It's different on paper, but digitally, I think it looks better when you draw quick lines. It makes it look a little more natural, I guess. A perfect circle. Colonel, we're dealing with a perfect circle. What do I think of vector art? I think vector art's really fucking cool. Find the art supplies! Oh, fuck. Fucking hell, lads. These lines are thinner than usual, but that's okay. See, like that? If I draw this too slow, it looks like wobbly. I don't like that. You gotta do it fast. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Maybe if I zoom out a little bit. I'd love to try vector art sometime. I've never even tried it. I need this to be thicker. I work better with thick lines. I don't know. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. Don't do art, kids. Don't do art, kids. It's a bad path. It's a bad path to start down. You'll start hating yourself. You'll start hating everything you do. Kind of wish this thing evolved into something else. Because I really do love this thing. Yeah, the shovel's definitely not in far enough. I'm gonna fix that. That's good, that's good. There we go. That's the ticket. There we go. Why is my eraser so fucking huge? There we go. There we go. There we go. That looks bent though. Curved shovels. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Denny, you got the tissues? What do you mean they're gone? We'll go back to CVS. Ride the bike, Denny. It's not that far. Fucking Christ. I bet this thing, like, targets shoobies. I love this thing. The more I draw this thing, the more I like Sandy Gast. Maybe I should have drawn Palisand so I would have liked it more. And I'd like to clarify that I don't dislike Palisand because he's a sandcastle. I'm not feeling... I feel like he looks... He's just not that appealing of a sandcastle, I guess. That looks good. That looks very good. Guys, does this look good? He's not an attractive sandcastle. I need to be a little bit thicker for this boy. Wait a minute. What the hell is this? What the hell is that? Denny, there's some black dot on the screen. There we go. Where the hell that came from? Do you guys like this nose? I was thinking of giving him this nose. Do you like that? Maybe like this. Acarius, is that who subscribed? Acariusis, thank you for subscribing. So desu. That's good. That's good. I think I'll call you Dim Sum. I want to watch that movie. I want to watch that movie big time. Like, I feel like I need to watch that movie. I think I love him. My entire life is in Yan Neko Sugar Girls tribute. I don't think I need to do anything else for them. I'm looking forward to the Sun and Moon soundtrack so fucking much. It's gonna have so much, like, cool tropical music. Like, do you remember that episode of Ed, Edd n Eddy where he plays, like, what did they call him? Like, Finger Bangin' Ed, or whatever? Hold on, come back. Come back, reference. What is his ears? Oh, those are good ears. That's fine. Finger Blastin' Ed. I'm expecting music like that. Like stock SpongeBob background music is gonna be the soundtrack of Sun and Moon. That's not what they called him? What did they call him? Finger Fucker Ed? Double D, double dick, double finger? The Mega Blast Finger Smash? Two Thumbs Deep Edward? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. The King of the Ring? Double Deadward? Wrist Deep Eddie? Every single missile hit the target! I wish eating a lot of pancakes would make me get psychic powers. If you guys could have any superpower, what would it be? And no bullshit, like every power. I always wanted just telekinesis. I think that would be so cool. I don't need invisibility because nothing would change. That's the canon reason for Alolan Raichu, yes. He ate too many fluffy pancakes. The other ones have, like, somewhat reasonable reasons, but Alolan Raichu ate too many pancakes. I remember once, as like a little kid, I was sitting in church, and I wanted to be able to move stuff with my mind, so I spent the entirety of church sitting in the pew, trying to move one of the tassels on one of the church books in front of me with my mind, and I was doing it like the whole time, and then my brother, he blew on the tassel and it moved a little bit, and I was like, I got fucking played. I got played. Church is so fucking boring as a kid, though. Like, what the hell else do you want me to do? Pay attention? Trying not to laugh in church was like the biggest piece of bullshit, because when you're not supposed to laugh as a kid, everything is fucking hilarious. How come he has toes but no fingers? What is that? Why would God curse him this way? Why would you curse a creature with no fingers but with toes? Those don't look right. He's only got 3 toes. I'm gonna make him like less long because that's creepy. He was finger blasting too much. Took him away. Guys, I have a question. What the hell happened to Imgur? Why does that like have an upvote system now? What the fuck is that? I thought Imgur was just a website where people posted their pictures. Why is it like a website with a community now? What is that shit? What happened? I feel like he needs to be... Yeah, okay, gotcha. Is that not a new feature? It's something I've noticed. I just noticed it the other day. Imgur has its own shitty community. Really? I thought it was literally just image hosting and that was it. It has like users and like a community? The hell is that? They wanted to distance themselves from Reddit? I thought Imgur literally existed so people could post pictures on Reddit. What the hell is this? This is like Brexit, but with Imgur. Look how stupid that looks. That makes no fucking sense. There's a weird group of people that don't like Reddit and only want to use Imgur. That doesn't make any goddamn sense to me. I don't know how to do this. What the fuck is his body doing? His body goes like that, and then... Uh-oh, I think I might have fucked it up. Hold on. His body doesn't make any sense. Okay, wait, let me just make this... I made the ass was too fat. There we go, that looks better. Oops. Put that back to normal. No. There we go. No, that's not right. How do I put this back? Ah! Please. There we go. Earthquake! Alright, let's figure out how this tail would work. Goes like... it would come out like up here. You can go away now, please. No, you. No! You, go away. It's time for Tail Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. Oh, that kind of looks good. Looks good. Let me hide this underneath layer. Wait a minute. Oh no. Wait, okay, then where the hell is this guy drawn? Okay, there. Get out of that. It looks like he's thinking about them and that's like a thought bubble. There we go. Are his feet different colored? Like, does his toes have different color? I'm just curious. Yes, they do. Okay. Get out of here. Let's see. This guy's like too... I wish you could like easily thin the lines of something, because this guy looks a little too thick compared to the sandcastle. I made his line too thick. It's just, maybe if I shrink him down a little bit, it'll look better. That looks good. That looks good. Let me zoom in on this shit. Oh, that'll do. That'll do. This foot kind of looks like shit. Now that I'm looking at it on its own. So, apparently Ash didn't win the fucking Pokemon League. And people are really mad about that. Can't say I didn't see that one coming. It does beg the question, though, like... Doesn't that kind of just make his entire character feel very pointless? Like, I know it's a kid's show, but, like, what is this teaching people? He's been trying for 20 years, and he just keeps losing. He keeps losing, and apparently he had a pretty good chance this time, and he lost again. It's like, what's that? What is that teaching people? It's just not gonna work? Just fucking give up? Very strange. I don't think it would have been the end of the world to just let him win. And people are always like, well then replace him, replace Ash. But it's like, that wouldn't do anything because you still got the same writers. Ash isn't a living, breathing person. He's a character written into existence. Replacing Ash with someone else without replacing the writers wouldn't solve any problems. It just seems strange that they just keep him losing. Like, what's the point? What's the point? It wouldn't be as big a deal, I think, if I guess... I haven't watched the Pokemon anime in, like, a very, very long time, but apparently they kind of made it like so he had a very good chance of winning this time, and he still lost. It just doesn't really make sense to me. It's like, is it that hard to show kids that, like, if they work for something, they'll accomplish it? Oh, I forgot. Ash can't win the league because he's actually in a coma, and if he wins the league, then he'll wake up. I forgot. That was foolish of me. Actually, I don't know if I want to do a background. This is kind of cute like it is. I'll do like a... I kind of want to start coloring this. Alright, I'm going to use my mouse now for some precision. Get rid of this. Let's start coloring this bad boy in. Alright, I need to fix this. You need to go down here. This is the top layer as it should be. What the hell is even on this layer? What the hell is even on this layer? There's nothing on this layer. Please go. This layer can be sent downwards. Or let me combine these two layers. Just clean it up. Alright, this one I need to combine this one. I don't need Crab Boy. So hold on, why don't I do this? Can you unlock, please? Thank you. There we go. I'll combine this and this. Oh, I love how I can't do combine selected layers for some reason. Now can I? Combine selected layers. Good. There we go. I'll start with Sandy Boy. Well, I don't think it really matters if the reason behind an electric mouse being psychic is stupid. I mean, the entirety of his character doesn't make any sense. The fact that he's eating pancakes that make him psychic doesn't really matter a whole lot to me. He's a fucking electric mouse that's like 2 feet tall that can shoot electricity out of his cheeks. I don't think that him eating berries to become psychic is that big a deal. I'm pretty sure the Japanese explanation is more thorough. Alright, If I had to guess, I'm guessing it's because the pancakes have like berries in them. Because it's like Oricorio changes forms because of berries. Just say berries did it. Just say berries did it, and that'll work. That'll work. Alright, let's select outside and then do that. Oh no, I deleted those boys instead. Oh, I'm drawing on this. Why can't I just do this? Why must I be this way? I'm not even drawing on the right layer. Do I not even have a coloring layer? What's on this layer? I should probably name my fucking layers. That would help. Alright, there we go. Layers are my biggest enemy in anything. Why don't I move this guy over? If I was smart, I'd name the layers, but that's not happening. Alright, let's take this. This would be easier if I just used the paint bucket tool. But I ain't about that life. I ain't about paint buckets. There we go, that'll be fine. His eyes are a little gray. I kinda like them yellow. I thought his eyes were yellow. Are they not yellow? I mean, I guess they're not, but I thought they were yellow. I'm gonna use my own color here. I feel like this would look better if it was just like a darker sand color as opposed to the same color as his eyes. Yeah, I like that. Like that shit. That's some good shit. That's some good shit. Get some, he's got some like rocks on him. Gonna add little sand textures and shit. Let's make this smaller. Got like little. I should probably do these on this layer. Just little sandy textures. Get his rocks off. You got it. You got it. That's good. That's good. Now we can color this shit in. Looking good. Looking good. Let's add some light to the shovel first. And make that a little darker. Whoops. Whoops. Yeah. When did I say we'd be done with this? 9? It could still happen. It could still happen. Let's make him a little bit darker, boy. There we go. Oops. You know what would be cool is if in-game you could find them with items other than shovels. Because the description says that they replace them with other things if they lose their shovel. That'd be cool. Like Flabebe's flowers. Does it bother anyone else that Flabebe and Floette and Florges aren't grass type? Because it bothers me. They're dang flowers. Let's see. This is looking good. I like this. Nope, they're pure fairy. Just seems weird. I mean, there are weirder things. It's strange. Floette Flabebe I can kind of understand, but as it evolves, it like kind of... Florges is like combined with the flower. When I draw, am I using my wrist or my whole arm? Mostly my wrist. I usually make things look kind of shiny, but this guy's like sand. Doesn't really... It's like putting a little bit. That's what I just said, Lemon. The first ones hold the flower, but Florges is the flower. I think Florges should at least be grass fairy. Oh, the phone is ringing. I warned you about this yesterday, guys. Daytime streams, sometimes the phone rings. Then again, it's not a daytime stream. It's fucking 8 o'clock. The phone doesn't usually ring at 8 o'clock. Hope this is not a guy telling me, Michael, I'm coming to get you. There we go. Look at that shit. That looks good. That looks good. I like that. It's a pretty good phone ring. Hello? Put him on stream. Alright, let's color Raichu. Get out of there. Get out of there, Denny! Where can I put this? Up there, I guess. I'm going to use the in-game model of Raichu as a reference as opposed to the artwork, because the artwork is a little... I like the lighter orange. It's probably Denny looking for help because he got lost. You know what? You're probably right. He didn't come back yet. Not a whole lot of people have landlines anymore. My grandparents do because they are old-fashioned. But most people, I know, gave up their landlines. I forgot to color in the handle of the shovel. It's white. I guess I could blur it, though. I kind of forgot to do that. The IRS called you today and said they were suing you? Oh, for what? It's crazy. My grandparents get so many fucking scam phone calls, and I don't understand how they do that. Like, I don't get fucking scam phone calls. I get maybe one a month on my cell phone. How do my grandparents get so many of them? I feel like they target older people. Look at the top of his head. Oh, they know they're scams. But, like, they get so many every single day. Hold on, that's a little too dark. That just looks darker. That's fine. He looks like he would be like candy corn. I'm very excited for fall time. I fucking love the autumn. Autumn is great. You need some of that pumpkin spice shit, baby. That looks good. Uh-oh. That's fine. His cheeks are like this color, too. Make the tail redder? It doesn't look like it should be redder. I hate cold weather. I'm not good with the cold. My fingers and toes get cold really, really easy, and I don't know why. I feel like I have a circulation problem or something. I just don't feel like doing anything when it gets too dark, too fast. I don't know. I really am not a fan of the fucking winter. Autumn has the perfect weather, because it's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's pretty as hell. At least New England is. New England is mad pretty in the autumn. Give me this color. Give me this color. I'm gonna make it a little redder though. That's normal. I feel like it's extra bad for me. I don't know. He's got a white belly too. If you hate winter, you hate snowhalation. This is not true. Take that back. This boy looks like he's made of fucking candy corn. I'm gonna make the stomach a slightly darker, just because it's like underneath. This is looking good. This looks good. Alright, let me just, Oh, that doesn't look right. Let me, close gap. higher than that. There we go.
That looks good. Now we're cooking with gas.
Oh, he has some brown up there too. Yeah, the tail, I'm not super happy with the tail. I feel like I want to see what it'll look like after I start shading it. I'm hoping it'll look better. I feel like it's like a perspective thing. Alright, that looks good. That looks good. Alright, now I can start. Like, I feel like if the sun's coming from the right, then most of this tail is going to be, like, darker. Like, I'm talking, like a good portion of it. I don't know. No, that doesn't look good. I guess like that much makes sense. I'm still not feeling the tail entirely. I'll focus on the main body first. This shit needs to be small as... I feel like I should do this on a new layer. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and do the tail again regarding the white that I got into the tail. I feel like Raichu may have been better to shade with just like the translucent black. That's too late now. It's too late now. We ain't going back. Alright, okay. Now I want to get this white and do a darker version of that. Wait a minute. Nope. You know, I may... Let me try that. Let me try that. Let me try this. Sometimes this is better. It's gotta be. Opacity needs to go way down. Why do I prefer painting rather than using the paint bucket? It's really just a preference thing. It makes me feel like I've got more control over what exactly is happening When you use a paint bucket, it's very easy for stuff to get left behind. It's easy for stuff to like miss pixels and whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I think this might be the way to go for Raichu's shading. And then we can blur this regularly. Yeah, this is probably better off. Okay. At least for the darks. The lights I can do regular. But yeah, this works better, I think. That looks good. That looks good. It is Clip Studio is what I'm using. Let me get rid of this shit. There's still stuff I have to do. Still stuff that I'm not happy with on Raichu. Raichu's more complicated to shade than a pile of sand. Yeah, I would expect the video games to start around 9, so maybe a little later than that, just if you're not into drawing. I'll tweet when I start them. This blur is way too much. I gotta go over this with white too, on both of them. Let's do a new layer there. Yeah, that looks. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. I still have more blending and whatever to do, but I like the white. I'm definitely not liking this as much as I liked the last one I did, but they can't all be winners. Go back. Go back, baby. It's 8:30 now. Yes, I have silver. I just need more material for it. I actually don't like Megas that much, U-Boat. So I'm fine with an Alola form. I don't hate Megas, I'm just not super into them. I'm a bigger fan of permanent forms. So I'm pretty happy with Alola Raichu. I like him. Alright, let's do some blending.
Blendy pens.
We still haven't even seen Megas in Sun and Moon. Some people think they're not even coming back, but I don't think that's the case. I definitely think they'll be back. Major, you can do that, but if it's long, I probably won't read it on stream. What I think they're going to do with Megas, I said this last time I think, is I think that they're going to keep the old ones in the game, because I think it's too big of a feature to flat out remove. But I get the feeling we're not going to see any new ones. I don't know. I just get the feeling that they're not coming back, or no new ones are going to be introduced. I could be wrong, but it feels like they're really not interested in Megas this time around. Which is both a good and a bad thing, I guess. Because I may not be interested in Megas, but it would be kind of lame if they introduced this new concept and then just stopped building upon it. I really like blurring the white because it kind of makes it look like watercolors. It just feels like, to me, Game Freak would be like, well, why waste time making a new Mega if we've got this new concept with Alola forms and we could just make it on Alola form instead? I'm not a huge fan of Z moves either. It's weird. I'm not a huge fan of like any super move in Pokemon, with Megas included. I don't know why. I guess I personally feel like Pokemon in and of themselves go down pretty quickly in the first place. Like, I feel like most battles, both in-game and competitively, amount to like only like 2 or 3 hits. So when you introduce like a super move, it's like, okay, how much more super can you get? I mean, you know what I mean? I just feel like Pokemon in go down pretty quickly anyway. So having like a super attack doesn't really feel all that great because the Pokemon's gonna die anyway. What tool am I using to blend the colors? The blend tool. Just the blend tool. Because I noticed that like most attacks, once you get to the higher levels, I mean, most attacks will bring down an opponent to 50% health either way. So a Z move is just going to be like, okay, 75 instead of 50 or something? I don't know. I guess that could help in competitive, but I'm not really into competitive. I was bummed that they removed following Pokemon in Gen 5, but nowadays it makes sense. Because, I mean, if it's in 3D, you can't have a Pokemon, like a giant Pokemon following behind you in 3D. It would look really stupid. I mean, they could restrict it to some Pokemon, but still. It's not that big a deal to me anymore. I did love it when it was sprites. I'm actually liking how watercolory this is looking, and I might actually extend on this a little bit. Like, I might do more white. Eh. The mouth needs a little bit more. It looks kind of painted on. I might make the lines less dark too, if I'm going for like a watercolory thing. Hold on. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Definitely. Maybe a little bit darker than that. Ugh. Yeah, watercolory thing, I think fits this better. Hold on, let me go. Where is this white layer that I kind of fucked up with? This one. This one's a little extreme. Let me go back here. Thank you. I'm kind of liking it. I'm not liking it as much as the last one, but I still like it. It's still pretty good. It's alright. I think there needs to be a little bit more darkness. I am going to save though, and I am going to combine all of this shit, except for the outline. Don't want to combine that, but I have no idea what any of these layers are. Delete all this shit. Alright. Need a little bit more darkness. Yeah, the darkness so you can have the good times. Whoops. I always have ideas for animations. I'm working on one right now, but I don't usually like to talk about them or show them. I'm very, secretive. I'll post, like, screenshots every once in a while, but I don't like to, like, go into detail about what I'm working on in terms of animation. Thank you for subbing, Ojuda. I liked X and Y, but they probably... I don't know if they're my least favorite. I don't think any generation is outright bad. But X and Y was a little... I don't know, it wasn't very memorable to me, which is weird, because it's like, you'd think it's like the first 3D generation. You'd think it would be like super memorable, but it really wasn't. Like, I barely remember any of the story or characters or any of that, you know? Let me see this. Oops. I gotta get rid of those whites. No? There we go. I'm just gonna do like a very simple background, I think. That's way too dark. Alright, now we gotta go a little bit darker. Am I streaming Kirby tonight? That's the plan. I think it'll be last, though, because of the setup required. It'll just be easier to do that last. Ugh, that looks gross. Select, expand selected area by 1 pixel. We'll delete everything. There, that looks good. That looks better. That looks bad too. I think Harvest should be a lot of fun. Whoops. Whoops. Why does that look bad? Oh, I gotcha. Because there's... I think I just gotta do a regular color underneath it. That's way too light. I know what I gotta do. I gotta take this color and do it on the layer with the... Yeah, there we go. Go even lighter than this. Almost pure white.
Almost pure. I just want to be pure. just want to be pure.
Let's see. Could do like a water. A water. Thank you for subbing, Blankface. I know that this stream isn't super exciting, but that's what the relaxed art streams are. How did you make Studio dark mode? Oh, I did that when I first got it like a year ago. I don't even remember. It's in some options somewhere. I didn't even remember it came in light mode, to be honest. Why is this so much brighter here? What is that about? There we go. And there's some blue in there you can see because the white got through, so I'll just... Look at the top of its head! Hold on, I got a better way to do that. Why don't I select this, then expand selection by 1 pixel, and then inverse selection, and then delete the backgrounds. Look at that. Oh, that doesn't work entirely. Hold on. Well, that works. That works for the tail at least. Can Pokemon die? I'm very sorry to tell you this, but yes, they can.
Did you guys know that in Generation 1 you kill your rival's Raticate? Did you know? Because when you battle him, and then you battle him again, he doesn't have it.
There's no way he put it in the PC. There's no way he did that every other trainer can do, just put it in the PC. There's no way that happened. Well, see, I'm not even sure I want to keep this background because it's very low detail. I might just do like no background and, you know, just color instead. That's what I like to do usually. I'm not so good at backgrounds. Alright, just as a test, let me see how this looks instead. Like if I just take like a blue for like ocean and just do this instead. Kind of like this more, just, you know, nice and simple. Because it's kind of contrasting when you have such a non-detailed background and more detailed things in the front, in the foreground, the front ground. Kind of like this more. Adds a little bit to that watercolor-ish look, I guess.
Guys, did you know that muck spelled backwards is cum? Did you know?
That joke pisses me off so much. Because it's like, Ekans and Arbok's names backwards are Snake and Cobra. It's like, yeah, it's a good thing Ekans and Arbok are the only Pokemon that do that, and there's no reason for you to draw that conclusion for Muck as well. I kind of like this more than the beach. I'm going to keep it like this. It's not as good as Lurantis was, but I still like it. I'm not done yet, but I'm just gonna put the signature thing on it. Yeah, exactly. It's like, dude, did you know Grimer spelled backwards is Remerg? It's like, it doesn't work for every Pokemon. What do you think? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? And if you're not one of them yet, what's wrong with you? Alright, let's do some highlight stuff.
Some pure white highlights.
See, everyone always talks about how Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres are uno, dos, tres. But did you also notice that the first parts of their names are Mozart? What does that mean? What does that imply? See, it really makes you think. It's too much. Could Mozart still be alive and designing Pokemon for Game Freak in a basement somewhere? Has he been there for 20 years and were Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres his cry for help and no one listened? See, these are the theories we need to be looking at. But instead, people are obsessed with Muck's name being cum. They just don't care. They don't care about the potential of Mozart's life being in danger. Mozart could still be out there and dying in prison, a 20-year prison, and nobody cares. I just don't like, the mouth needs something. I think this needs to be darker. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. I think I'm about done with this. Baby Kangaskhan should be its own Pokemon in the first place. Really don't know why it's not after all these years. Why does this keep... Hold on. Just close it. I'll close the gap. That looks bad. Eh. Now this foot looks too small. I'm gonna be here all day if I keep tweaking it. I just don't like how this came out, really. Not super happy with this one. I almost like it better without the shading now. I don't hate it. It's just not. It's not as good as the other one was. Can we just fix this? Can we just fix this? Why are you like this? There. Yeah, I think it looks better without the darker shadows too. I don't know, Major. That might be a little too scary. Doesn't look that bad when you zoom all the way out. It might look better, you know, just as... Yeah, you might be right. It might look better just as a painting entirely. But that... It's kind of hard to transform it into that after you've already started. You know, because I got all these jagged lines and all that gross stuff. Next time, maybe I'll do... It kind of does look good like this. Like if I, you know... Hold on. No. That would require a lot of cleanup. It would require a lot of cleanup. And I don't really feel like doing all that. Without the outline, yeah, it's just... It would take a lot of time to, you know... I'd have to go over everything and make it look a little smoother. Maybe if I like make this even less pronounced, I don't know. Maybe next time I'll do it without an outline, but for this one I think I need the outline. Change the outline color. Also, where the fuck did that come from? What the hell is this? What the hell are you? Also, after I'm done with this, I'm not going to go right into games. I'll take like a quick 10-minute break and then I'll start back up with games. See, the problem is with the way I colored it, I almost think it doesn't work with the outline. I don't know. Like, it looks good in line art, and it looks good without... It, like, looks good with one or the other, but I don't think they work together super well. I don't know. I think that I'm just gonna have to leave it. Try it without the eyebrows. It's worth a try. That's not what it... There we go. Oh, I kind of like that. I don't know. What if I did one open eye? Oh, that could be good. If I... Hold on. His eye's blue, though. Like, colored in blue. Just as a test. I kind of like that. Could you get a link to the music in the background? Yep. Hold on. Here you go. I was gonna draw the big meaty claws Pokemon, but I didn't. I think I like the eyebrow on that one, but let me try and add one to this too. I think that adds a little bit of personality. Especially maybe if I do like an... Or Choreo could be a fun draw stream, but hold on. American Raichu. Angry. That could work. Now it's a girl Raichu. That's all you have to do to make it a girl. That's all you have to do. Let's make this a girl too. Now he's old. Do a tiny line for the cheek raise. I was thinking of doing that. You mean like this? But the cheek is down here. Like, this is the cheek. So, I don't know. That could work. I'm wondering if I should have the other eye open too. I could be here all day on this. I could be here all day on this. Just give him an eye patch. Just give him an eye patch. Do I have rainy mood on? Yeah. How long till I start drawing porn? Right now. No, I'm not gonna give him a dick. I'll give him boobs. There. There's your porn. Wait, I kinda, hold on. Kinda like that. I kinda like American Raichu. This last like 20 minutes has been eyebrows. Eh. He looks more like he'd be happy. I like him. I like him like this. I like him like this. Angry sandcastle, though. Raichu doesn't even have eyebrows. Yeah, but, I mean, I gave him some. I think I'm going to be done with this. I think I'm going to be done with this like this. I like Turtonator. I think Turtonator is pretty cool. I think I'm just going to stop. I think I'm going to stop with it like this. Because I could be here all day. But, you know, I think that that's good. Because I want to get to other stuff, too. I'll just leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. Alright, well, thank you for sticking around. Let me save this. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna go for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I'll probably be back at like 9:30, 9:40, 9:45. And then we'll do video games. So, thank you for joining me for the art stream, and I will be back soonish. Okay, bye-bye.